What does a ceremony like this mean to be part of it for you?
This is one of the most special times I've ever had in my life. I mean, from a sports standpoint, it's the ultimate. You don't get any more than this. This is recognition of what a great team accomplished this year. I'm so proud of them, and they've made me so proud of being where we are. It's 36 years owning them, and waiting is a lot longer time than it needed to be. I wish, hopefully we can do it again and very soon. They're playing great this year, but no promises and no expectations. You got to manage those expectations, but I'm so pleased. Having the president comment on all the instant detail of what happened, that was special. I was happy that he identified all the great work that these guys did.
When we were in the tunnel on the 15th of June, we saw you walk past briefly right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
After Marchand's empty netter, when it was obvious that they were going to win the cup. You're not a man who emotes a lot, and you're also a very private man, but we saw it looked like a misty look in your eyes as it was hitting you. And
it was beyond misty. It was serious celebration. I've never had more joy than I experienced right then. But I have to say, there were times since then which, you know, bringing it back to Boston and see what it did to the people and how emotional they were, that made it even more gratifying to me. My whole family was on the ice that night, and that they were there to celebrate it with me was outstanding. I mean, 6 children and their 6 husbands or wives, and a whole bunch of my grandchildren found their way there, and it was really special. As I say, there was nothing like it. I was totally exhausted, and I couldn't have been happier.
Does this kind of put closure on that whole period of celebration, because this is, what, 7 months after?
Yes, it's back to work as it has been, and it does put somewhat of closure to it, but you'll never take away the joy that you had, and the experience, the memories of it have been unbelievable. Taking that cup to so many places for so many purposes. We have over 50,000 employees, and we took that to an awful lot of our employees, and to see what it did for an organization. I mean, how much of a family it created. It's a binding experience. It can't be. I don't know what can duplicate it.
Finally, Peter Chiarelli has put in place a plan.
Yeah.
And it took a while, and there was a lot of impatience on the part of fans, for a lot of fans to see the plan. It appears that he is doing a pretty good job at keeping the window of opportunity open, not only for this year, but as we can project into the next couple of years. You had to be really patient with him at the start, because it was kind of a bumpy start the first couple of years. How satisfied are you with the outlook, not only from a competitive standpoint, but from a business standpoint of the Boston Bruins?
I think Peter is a very thoughtful leader, and I knew that right from the beginning. And you don't rush those things. He's evolved this team to where it is today, and he continues to evolve it. He's the kind of leadership that you support in the good times and in the bad times. And you know, I've never questioned his direction or sincerity or what he was doing here. I've really, you know, if nothing else, I've encouraged him to move forward with his thinking, and he has. And he's done it in an exceptionally good way. I'm really proud of what he got accomplished. Bear in mind where he came from, how he got there, and all that. That was a trip, a real experience. Charlie played a big role in that. My son Charlie, and he was very helpful in evolving Peter and seeing us get him to come to work for us and all. He's been it was a good decision, one of our great decisions. And then Cam on top of it has been just icing on the cake for us.